Oh, I used to be a rambler, I stayed around in town. I used to be a rambler, I stayed around in town. I courted pretty Polly, such beauty never been found. Pretty Polly, oh yonder she stands. Pretty Polly, oh yonder she stands, with rings on her fingers, the lily white hands. Pretty Polly, come take a walk with me. Pretty Polly, come take a walk with me. Oh, when we get married, some pleasure to see. He lit over hills and valleys so deep. He lit over hills and valleys so deep. At length, pretty Polly, she began to weep. Said, oh Willie, I'm afraid of your way. Oh Willie, I'm afraid of your way. You're minded to ramble and lead me astray. Pretty Polly, you guessing about right. Pretty Polly, you guessing about right. I dug on your grave to third of white night. They went on a piece farther, and what did she spy? She went on a piece farther, and what did she spy? A new dug grave and a spade lying by. She threw her arms around him, began for to weep. She threw her arms around him, began for to weep. At length, pretty Polly soon fell asleep. What is this that I can see with icy hands taking hold on me? I am death and none can excel. I'll open the doors to heaven or hell. Oh death, can't you spare me over till another year? Please spare me over till another year. Oh, if someone would pray, couldn't you call some other day? The children's prayed, the preachers preached, time mercy is out your reach. I'll fix your feet so you can't walk, I'll lock your jaw so you can't talk. Close your eyes so you can't see this very air. Come go with me. Death I come, take the soul, leave the body and leave it cold. To drop the flesh off of the frame, the earth and worm both have a claim. Oh death, can't you spare me over till another year? Oh death, please spare me over till another year. My mother come to my bed, place cold towel upon my head. My head is warm, my feet is cold, death is moving up on my soul. Oh death, are you treating me? You close my eyes so I can't see. Hurt hurt my body, you make me cold. You rule my life right out of my soul. Oh, death, oh, death, can't you spare me over till another year? Oh, death, oh, death, please spare me over till another year. Oh, death, please sit at my age, please don't take me at this stage. My wealth is all at your command, if you will move your icy hand. The old, the young, the rich, or poor, all alike with me, you know. No wealth, no land, no silver, no gold, nothing satisfied me but your soul. Oh, death, oh, death, can you spare me over till another year? Please spare me over till another year. I was out walking around one night, and I met with old Wild Bill Jones. He was walking, he was talking with the girl I loved, and I bid him for to leave her alone. He said, young man, I'm 22, too old for to be controlled. I drew a revolver from my side, and I started one poor boy's soul. He rambled and he scrambled all on the ground, and he gave one deathly mourn. He looked in the face of his darling true love, says, oh darling, you are left alone. Money's in my pockets and my pistol in my hand. Look for the man that made old Wild Bill stand. Going to the station, gonna catch a fastest train that goes. I'm a-going back south, where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going back south if I wear a 99 pair of shoes. 'Cause I'm broken hearted, I've got those down south blues. I was reared in a country where the snow is house if I don't do so well. Oh, my mama told me, and my daddy told me too. Don't you go off, honey, let those men make a fool out of you. Sunny South in peace and content. The days of my boyhood I scarcely have spent, from the deep flowing spring to the broad flowing stream, ever dear to my memory, and sweet is my dream. My confinement and comfort of life, the danger of bloodshed, provision, and strife, I've come to conclude and reply with my word as I shoulder my musket and belted my sword. Sad as he begged me to part, and my mother embraced me with anguish of heart, and my beautiful sister looked pale in her woe as she grabbed me and blessed me and told me to go. Dear Father, for me do not weep. For love's on my mountain, I mean for to sleep, and the danger of war I intend for to share, and for sickness and death I intend to prepare. Dear mother, for me do not weep, for a mother's kind voice I ever will keep. You have taught me to be brave, from a boy to a man, and I'm going into fence of her own native land. Dear sister, I cannot tell my woe. Your tears and your sorrow, they trouble me so. I must be a-going, for here I cannot stand, for I'm going into fence of her own native land. Sit down by the side of your mother, my boy. You have only a moment to know. If you wait till I give you my parting advice, it is all that I have to bestow. Hold fast to the right, hold fast to the right, wheresoever your footsteps may roam. Don't forsake not the way of salvation, my boy. You have learned from your mother at home. I gave you to God in your cradle, my boy. I have taught you the best that I knew. And as long as His mercy permits me to live, I shall never cease praying for you. Hold fast to the right, hold fast to the right, wheresoever your footsteps may roam. Don't forsake not the way of salvation, my boy. You have learned from your mother at home. Find in this bundle of Bible, my boy, it's a book of all others best. It will teach you to live and prepare you to die, and will lead to the gates of the blessed. Hold fast to the right, hold fast to the right, wheresoever your footsteps may roam. Don't forsake not the way of salvation, my boy. You have learned from your mother at home. You leave us to seek for employment, my boy. You have yet of the world to be tried. But in all of the struggles and temptations you meet, may you and your Savior confide. Hold fast to the right, hold fast to the right, wheresoever your footsteps may roam. Don't forsake not the way of salvation, my boy. You have learned from your mother at home. When I left my father's house, I was well supplied. I made a mistake and I did wrong, and I'm dissatisfied. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home, acknowledge I've done wrong. I go back my father's house. I'll fall down on my face, say that I'm unworthy, I'll seek a servant's place. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home, acknowledge I've done wrong. I go back my father's house, the place I love so dear. There they have plenty to eat, I'm a starving here. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home, acknowledge I've done wrong. Father seen him coming, he met him with a smile, threw his arms is my wandering child. Father said to his servant, go kill a fatty calf, bribe both friends and relatives, my son's come home at last. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home, acknowledge I've done wrong. Banquets in possession, all sorrow and past. Father's heart was filled with joy, his son come home at last. The elder son was jealous, I believe I heard him say, gave my brother his portion, I never went away. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home, acknowledge I've done wrong. Father said to his elder son, you've been both good and kind. Not a calf I've given thee, but all I have is thine. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home. I believe I'll go back home, acknowledge I've done wrong. Got no sugar baby now, got no honey baby now. All I can do for see peace with you, I can't get along this way, I can't make a living this way. Oh, I've got no sugar baby now, got no honey baby now. All I can do, said all I can say, I can't make a living this way, I can't get along this way. I've got no honey baby now, I've got no sugar baby now. Got no use for the red rocking chair, I've got no sugar baby now, I've got no honey baby now. Later in the shade, give her every dime I made. What more could a poor boy do? What more could a poor boy do? All I can do, I said all I can say, I will send you to your mom next day. I'll send you to your mom next day. I've got no sugar baby now, I've got no honey baby now. Rocked the cradle, who sang the song? Who rocked the cradle when I'm gone? Who rocked the cradle when I'm gone? I rock the cradle, I'll sing the song. I rock the cradle when you're gone. Got no sugar baby now, I've got no honey baby now. Oh, I used to be a rambler, I stayed around in town. I used to be a rambler, I stayed around in town. I courted pretty Polly, such beauty never been found. Pretty Polly, oh yonder she stands. Pretty Polly, oh yonder she stands, with rings on her fingers, the lily white hands. Pretty Polly, come take a walk with me. Pretty Polly, come take a walk with me. Oh, when we get married, some pleasure to see. He lit over hills and valleys so deep. He lit over hills and valleys so deep. At length, pretty Polly, she began to weep. Said, oh Willie, I'm afraid of your way. Oh Willie, I'm afraid of your way. You're minded to ramble and lead me astray. Pretty Polly, you guessing about right. Pretty Polly, you guessing about right. I dug on your grave to learn the white light. They went on a piece farther, and what did she spy? She went on a piece farther, and what did she spy? A new dug grave and a spade lying by. She threw her arms around him, began for to weep. She threw her arms around him, began for to weep. At length, pretty Polly soon fell asleep.